JoAn, let me oh, you're unmuted. Well, Miss JoAn's been unmuted the whole time. JoAn, I have no idea if I'm supposed to ask you anything, so you are just going to have to talk. Another one of my best friends, so I can say that to her.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're there.
Okay. You're cracking me up. Okay, hi everyone. This is Joan Richardson. You probably see me online in the group. Heather doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk to you about how I run my business right now 100%. I could honestly say right now 100% virtually with 2 small children. So I would say the past 2 to 3 years, I've really been focused on just having babies. My oldest is 2, just a little over 2, and my youngest is 9 months. And I can definitely say I wouldn't be in business without VirtuallyENVPs, Zenplify, and my small little mastermind group, Jane, Molly, and Heather. I'm a homebody, and there are long stretches of days where I don't leave my home or general neighborhood area, i.e. the park. And I think the longest I've gone without driving somewhere is 11 days. And I like it this way. I wouldn't say I'm antisocial because it's a little bit negative. Like, I like to be social. I just like to be home with my family. And if Sprouts and Costco delivered, I probably wouldn't go anywhere until the kids had to go to school. So how do I do this business? You've heard people talk about using their phones in the next kind of their day. I'm sure you've all heard this phrase if you've been in Arbonne for a while. I also work in the evenings when the kids are asleep. And in order for me to get anything done, I have to stay really organized. So on my desk, I keep a few running lists, a name list of people I want to invite, people who I need to follow up with. I focus on the challenge group, so I keep a running name list of those, as well as follow-up messages, people I want to ask to specifically look at the business, and then reorder, so you kind of get the picture. I also use the notepad on my phone, just like Jane said, because when I'm going about my day, sometimes I don't have the chance to run and write it down, but my phone is pretty close by. So I use a notepad to keep a name list so I can jot down someone's name, as well as my Zenplify profiles. And then I also keep on the notepad common invite verbiage and follow-up messages, and that way I can easily copy and paste them from my phone into a Facebook message or text message. And as I said, I focus a lot on the challenge group, so I also keep photos saved on my phone, and you can do this just if I have an iPhone, so you could do this just through the Photos app, and I create a separate album for the challenge. I keep the sample day document as well as the popular packages. So again, I can just easily copy and paste those into a Facebook message or text. If I need to call someone, I set an alarm on my phone, so it tells me when I need to do that, because sometimes I only have a couple minutes and I'm making a call from the bathroom. If I have to leave a voicemail, I let them know that I'll also reply to them via Facebook or text. You can see where I'm going here. So I do most of my inviting and follow-up through Facebook and text. And some of the clients I have, I've never spoken to them over the phone or in person. And those are some of my loyal customers, because you can still build a relationship online. Obviously, I can't because I don't leave my house. You just have to ask questions. You still have to follow the workbook and continuously ask those questions and see how Arbonne can fit into our life. Is there anything else, Heather, you wanted me to?
No, you're pretty much just awesome. And
awesome.
No, well, what I want to say about what?
No, go ahead.
Okay. What I want to say about JoAn is that there is no way I would have pulled off this 2-night training without her. No way. Wouldn't have happened. And this is a perfect time for a little shout out to like 40 volunteers who stepped up and said, yeah, we'll send a message out to all, at the time, I think there were 4,500 people in the group. Because what we came to understand is that there were people in the group that didn't actually know what the group was for. And they would see notes about, and they're like, I don't understand. Like, how are you doing this virtual thing? And they didn't see the pinned post. They didn't know who added them or why, or they just added themselves, but they didn't know why or what the group was. So we just sent out a one-time message to everybody to say, this is what it is. And, we're doing this training. You're welcome to join us if you want to check it out. And so JoAn organized all of those people. She helped create all of the slides. Like, there's no way I could have pulled this off without her. So thank you, JoAn. You were my savior. This is JoAn in the picture. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can, which is Jane's favorite quote. Is there anything else you wanted to share, JoAn?
Yeah, one last thing. My advice to you all is just to use a training site, follow the workbook, and then let Zenplify gather your customer information, your potential business partners' information, and keep you organized. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, just like we say with in-person. Just copy and paste and then modify to make the verbiage your style. I'm so thankful to Heather for this system because, again, I wouldn't be in business without it. I'm just thankful you have generously given it to us without asking anything in return. I love you.
I love you too. I've got a lot in return from you. You offered to help. You had no idea what you were in for.
That's right.